Welcome back. Have you guys ever seen any ads on Instagram about mushroom coffee?
I know I have.
What is with this? It's like every other ad I see is saying, ditch the coffee, drink mushroom coffee. I see mud water. I see rise coffee. I see other ones.
I also get ones that are different ways to make coffee on the go.
Your Instagram algorithm is pro coffee.
I don't even drink that much coffee in real life. But also I get the rise coffee, I get the mud water. I think there's another one.
So I am somebody who likes to drink coffee. I love the taste of it, but I hate the way that it makes my stomach feel. I am constantly looking for new ways to kind of hack my coffee. I've tried decaf coffee, which tastes horrible. I've tried tea instead of coffee. Not the same. So when someone tells me, here's an alternative for coffee that has all the pros and none of the cons, my ears are perking up. And so I have finally given in. This is probably the 8th thing I've bought from Instagram, but I bought Rise Mushroom Coffee.
And actually, let me see this. Let me read. So I'm a bit of a mycologist myself. We have cordyceps. Those were popular in the new hit show Last of Us. We have lion's mane. That was in the new hit show Lion King, the animated series. Reishi. I don't think that one's real. Shiitake, probably gonna have to bleep that one. Turkey tail, probably gonna have to bleep that one. And King Trumpet, probably some kind of musician. Interestingly enough, all the other letters are so small that I can't read it this early in the morning.
It claims to be more than just coffee. Everything about this makes it seem like this powder mixed together with water and optional milk is supposed to replace coffee. So this powder is like instant coffee. So I tried it one morning and I could not get through more than like 3 sips of it. It was so nasty. I had filled up a big tumbler filled with boiling water and I put in their recommended 1 tablespoon dose of this, and it tasted so bad.
I think that's funny for 2 reasons. One reason is because it's just the fact that you went through that, and the other reason is because I remember specifically I did go through the comments, and I would say 80% of the comments are people saying like, how does it taste? And the company comes back and says something along the lines of, it tastes earthier than regular coffee, or it might be a little bit different than the coffee that you would taste. But in my mind, I was like, oh, okay, I think it just means it's gonna be like a fresher coffee taste.
I would not say that it is coffee at all. Actually, also, I was surprised to find out that it did have half the caffeine of a cup of coffee. I thought this was taking out the caffeine, which is one of the worst parts of the coffee drink.
Then what are you drinking it for if it's not for the caffeine? Just for the wonderful flavor?
Flavor, but also just something to have in my hand.
There are some coffees that I do enjoy, but I'm drinking it for a purpose.
I was seeing other people apparently put it in their coffee, which then what's the point? Well, this is the purpose of this, is to be a better coffee. I mean, it does say that these ingredients have benefits like stamina, focus, stress relief, immune support, healthy digestion, anti-inflammation. It also suggests drink daily. Over time, the adaptogens in our blend will balance your body and mind.
I have to look up adaptogens.
Adam,
I have to
what
look
are
up.
adaptogens?
It's just a term. It's a buzzword.
The jury is out on adaptogens, so we're going to do a taste test today. Like I said, I made it with a big cup of boiling water and just the powder, and I didn't like the taste. I'm going to start us off with what I tasted first. Okay, so this came with this wooden spoon. There it is. It doesn't say how to use the spoon. I don't know if this is supposed to be my measuring spoon or my stirring spoon. It does say to use 1 tablespoon, and I have brought a tablespoon for reference. Okay, there's definitely more surface area here. Now let's look at a comparison set. I really don't think that this is equal to this.
Those are not the same measurements. Those are not the same volumes at all whatsoever.
I wish they had sent me a spoon that was the right measurement. That is
one
spoon.
TPSP.
That might be a TPSP. Wait, is that what it is?
Teaspoon.
TSP.
TSP. TPSP.
What is TPSP? Popple spoon.
Trisphosphate solution.
Okay, so I brought so many things. I have boiling water, ice, we've got water in the sink, I've also got coconut milk, hot coffee, and then I've got some real maple syrup for some sweetener. 8 to 10 ounces hot or cold water. Here is what it looks like.
Can I get a good whiff of the bag too?
Yes.
Can I huff that bag?
Huff the bag.
It actually smells very pleasant. It is a very pleasant
It's an earthy.
smell.
You know, I didn't do this before. This is a pleasant smell. Like, it's earthy, but it's a little sweet. It's
almost
sweet, like
it's
coconut is sweet.
Yeah, that's what it smells a little bit like coconut.
Oh, it has organic coconut milk powder in it. So the other ingredients are organic coffee, organic MCT oil powder, and organic coconut milk powder.
Okay, so I'm gonna take another guess at this. So those components, the coffee and the MCT oil, that's what makes a coffee, like what is it called, like bullet coffee or whatever, where it's like a more energizing coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So those are the ingredients of coffee.
So it is meant to be coffee.
I'm just saying is all. I'm coming in judge free.
Mixing it up. It's powdery. I see a lot of people using those handheld blenders. All right, smelling this.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. It doesn't taste good. We are drinkers of kava on the occasion, and that's something that doesn't taste
It doesn't
great.
smell great either. So both, all the scent, all the
But it's-
olfactory, mouth factory stuff
Mouth
is good.
factory.
Not
But
good.
it's like earthy, and when you drink it, you do feel good. If this drink really is all that it claims to be, and that just getting this into your system is gonna be good for you, I want to drink enough of it to feel
Yeah,
that.
I don't think
But I
would-
can't drink a whole cup of that. Could you get used to the flavor?
Yes, but it's like why? It's not terrible. It's just not great.
Yeah,
It
it's
tastes
definitely
like,
not terrible. It's not
It
repulsive.
tastes like coffee that's been sat out for like a day and then you've reheated that coffee.
I don't really get a coffee taste at all.
Boy, there's something really relaxing about mixing something into a mug of hot water.
You want to stir mine? See.
Oh yeah, when you add more to it, it tastes much worse.
I'm so regretful of that decision.
That's the thing.
inedible.
It's not great.
All right, let's add some milk in. I like coconut milk in my drinks. I usually do not put milk in my coffee. I would put milk in a latte.
I generally don't put anything in my coffee unless I'm just trying to cool it down. Sometimes I'm
Yeah.
trying to cool it down, pop some of that nice cow juice in there. Nice ice cold cow juice in my hot coffee. Cool it down, drink it, start my day.
It's more bearable now.
It's better.
It's definitely more bearable.
There's those undertones of that coffee though that's still there, which I wish I could explain.
I'm not like this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, but after I drink it a few times, I'm gonna be like, the
Yeah.
aftertaste in my mouth. It's better.
It's better.
This is better. And I think because it already has coconut milk powder in it, coconut milk pairs well with it. It seems to, it does not clash. It complements. Okay, we can make it sweeter.
Okay, we're gonna use maple syrup, not sugar.
I thought it was probably a lot.
That was a significant. I don't know if anyone saw. That was a lot of syrup she just poured into her mushroom coffee.
I need this.
That was a big old bit of maple syrup in there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now it just tastes like maple syrup. Now it just tastes like I'm trying to cover up something bad with something
Oh
sweet.
man, yeah, this is weird now.
That was a mistake.
This tastes like something that you would have at the end of a fancy dinner where they're trying to make you leave because it's like, oh, this is our specialty.
Here-
End of the thing, drink it, like, man, I feel like I need to go home now.
Yep. So what do you suggest we do next? All right, starting over here, making it hot and pouring it over ice. Okay.
It smells burnt. It smells
burnt.
It smells burnt when you mix it just with the hot water. It smells a little burnt.
So we need ice. Good amount in there. All right, we're pouring this over ice. I hate the way this looks. This looks like lake water. I don't like it.
Tastes the same, just cold. It's a little bit more drinkable, honestly. And the only reason why is because I could drink it faster. I'm gonna pop some coconut milk in mine. Okay, so now it's cold with coconut. This is the best iteration of it. And this is my favorite
This
iteration
is
of it.
kind of like iced coffee. At
This
point.
is okay. This is, I would say, of all of them, iced with the coconut milk so far has been the best one.
Yeah, I would say, you know how people will brew hot coffee, then pour it over ice and drink iced coffee? I'm not a fan of that flavor, but a lot of people are. And this kind of tastes like that. The reason I don't like it is it tastes kind of watered down with the ice, which is now melted in here.
Yeah.
And then add the milk in there. It's just different. This isn't what I think of when I think of coffee, but I think a lot of people do think of this as their coffee. Okay, put it over ice with the little coconut milk, and you could drink this.
Yes. And then,
That's what I'm gonna add a lot less this time.
honestly, that's not bad.
Yours is actually cold. Yours tastes good.
Yeah, this is not bad at all.
Mine is not as cold as yours.
It almost tastes like a mocha drink for some reason.
It's got mocha.
I think the last thing we do is we're gonna just do the coffee one, right?
Yes. So let's do this. Let's put some coffee into our mugs.
Oh, so the last little bit of my coffee had dried, and I can see a nice little crust that this stuff leaves behind.
That stuff's just going right down into our stomachs.
Just to see how good this last one was, I took a drink out of this for fun. That was actually, I was like, I want one more sip of that.
All right. Did you take a sip of
No.
coffee?
I mean, that's better than everything we've drank so far.
I know. This is just a vanilla coffee K-cup from Amazon.
Right, I'm gonna put my heaping spoonful in here. Just makes the coffee worse.
It just makes the coffee
It
worse.
just makes the coffee much worse.
But it's not the worst thing in the world because now it is mixed with coffee. So like I could turn this into an iced coffee.
But then we're just, what are we doing?
Then what are we doing?
What are we doing?
So here's the thing. We would need to see some studies because so far all we've seen are advertisements. But we'd like to see some studies on this stuff. Are these really good for you? Does this stuff do this for you? And will this powder form of these mushrooms give you these benefits if you drink it every day?
Do I think so? No, I don't believe it. I think that it's a fad. I think what it is people are loving to talk about mushrooms because of a couple of things that have been coming out, both in movies and in real life. It's fine. If this is what you want to have to drink, it's totally fine. It has some caffeine in it. Doesn't. I don't think it's anything negative towards you, but it's just. I don't know. I don't think it's really doing anything for me.
So what I'm intending to do is at some point I will try to go 7 days drinking this every day and see how I feel at the end of it. I do not want to drink it the first way that I made it, which is why I then made this video. But I would like to drink it in a way that is palatable, that lets me really drink the whole thing without hating myself and see what it does for me over 7 days. So please tune in for that video coming in soon.
I will say something though. You know, we've been now recording for about 45 minutes or so. I feel like I've drank a cup of coffee. I don't feel any different than what I feel when I drink a cup of coffee. I don't feel better or worse.
I don't feel like I'm adapting more to my surroundings or the craziness of the world.
I feel my body definitely processing the adaptogens, and the cordyceps are writhing through me like a mighty river.
I'm pretty sure that we will start the zombie revolution from this room.
Also, what did Power move to after that came out to just straight up be like, you can drink it. You can drink it tomorrow.
You can drink it.
And people are like, all right.
So this has been the segment where we review
Something. We review something. We sit and we,
we're gonna be honest with you because the marketers out there they just want your money. How much did this cost me? It was like $35 or something.
Do you think it's worth $35?
Do I think it's worth $35? I mean, I would.
Verdict's still out.
Not for the flavor. Definitely not for the flavor. I think it's garbage and worse than coffee. It's not replacing my coffee. I would rather use tea or something completely different to replace my coffee. I would just drink water. Just drink more water. That's usually pretty good. I actually want to drink more of my own coffee after this because it tastes so much better than rice mushroom coffee. Up to you. If you want to buy this, you're going to get the same experience, I'm pretty sure, as what we just experienced with you.
I bet there's more nutrition in it. I don't know that for a fact. I would just assume.
We
it's
don't
like
know.
a vegetable blend. You're going to have probably some better nutrition from it.
This says, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
But that's common.
But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you're someone who's been drinking it and you have a way that tastes really good, I would love to hear about that because I still got a whole bag left. I want to use it. I bought it.
Please. We have zero subscribers. That was fun.